Hello, welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Here is a new person from Tamil Nadu, and actually, this is the first time that we are going to meet each other online. And, sir, please introduce yourself.
Myself is Vincent. Basically, I'm from Tamil Nadu. I recently completed my post graduation in MCA and currently I'm searching for a job, especially IT job. So without English, it's not easy to crack the IT industry job oriented job. So I'm here to improve my English and try to learn something new.
Many graduates and who have completed
Mm,
their engineering or MCA, MBA, generally, they
mm,
try to pursue a job in this juncture, and everybody has to be fluent in English language and communication. So without having the good communication in English language, and
yeah.
one cannot get a good job. Like that, our speaker is also trying to learn English language, and he connected
Mm,
with me, and I would like to ask some questions regarding English language learning. Sir, please ask any
yeah.
question, and what is your doubt? So, what actually wanted to know from me? Yes, you can ask any question regarding communication skills.
My main question is, what's your views on grammar while speaking?
Okay, you're asking
Yes.
grammar. How grammar is related to communication? Yeah, basic grammar is very essential, very important
Oh.
to be a good communicator. But when you are a fluent listener,
Mm,
when you imitate the native speakers, when you repeat the native speakers, if you follow the native speakers, and automatically you can learn a language. But if you want to speak that language in a correct, accurate way, in a correct way, by using only you can learn language. Just writing, you can learn something about language, but you can't learn of language. That means
yeah.
you can understand what language, what structure, what grammar, everything. But you can learn the rules and regulations of the grammar, but with the rules you
Mm,
can't make a good speech or you can't make a good conversation. So that's reason you
oh.
must be a fluent listener, try to make friendship with like-minded people, and also try to listen English movies, podcast, and also new channels, watch English movies, listen English songs, and try to make English environment.
Mm,
When you make environment with like-minded people, what will happen? You have to engage everything. You have to talk to everything in English language. Like
oh.
I said, you should try to enjoy the process of learning. But don't think
Yeah.
I am elderly person, so I completed PG. So why should I? Yeah, no, no. If you want to learn a language, you should try to start from the zero standard. You should behave like a child. You should try to love to make mistakes and try to
Mm,
talk whatever you want to talk, whether it is right or wrong. Don't think, so am I talking according to grammar? So am
yeah.
I following the rules? No, don't follow. So first of all, fluency is important, not accuracy. For the fluency, you should try to speak whatever you want to speak.
Oh.
So generally, if you want
Yeah.
to get a job, if you want to face an interview, generally ask, tell about yourself. Basic question they will ask. So for that only, and you have to prepare many a times before mirror and with your
Mm,
friends and colleagues, with your near and dear, you have to practice before them and be positive and believe yourself and trust yourself. And one thing is the main thing is a purposeful practice. Believe that and try to listen and try to speak whenever, wherever you have an opportunity. If you don't get opportunity, you should try to create opportunity. So by yeah, who else can, because nobody will help you. You have to push
mm,
yourself. Nobody will teach you like children. Okay, but you should create an opportunity and by involving, by immersing, by interacting, when you involve emotionally, so language can be taken place in your mind. So that's just
yeah.
and make use of every moment, every situation to talk something, to learn something. You have to read something, read whatever you're interested. If you are interested in friction or romantic stories, and if you are interested in say, children's stories, you have to try to engage with the
Yeah.
reading material, write down some notes, take
Yeah.
it down. So note making and note taking are very important initially, and by following, by practicing, and you can be a good speaker, because it is like
Mm.
a swimming, it is like a riding a cycle. It is a practical knowledge. Don't think too much how I can be fluent speaker. So don't think about your mistakes. Okay. And also don't think
Mm.
that somebody will find faults in you. Somebody will
Mm.
laugh at your language. Don't degrade, don't underestimate, don't think yourself is weak, and try to talk something. If anybody comments over your language, so what? You can say that we are not the English people, we are not the native speakers, English is not our mother tongue, and we are trying to
Yeah.
learn. And if you think, if you practice gradually, day by day,
Mm.
bit by bit, you can overcome all the hurdles, hesitation, breaking and shaking and shivering and trembling. All the things are there. It is created your own mind. If you believe that I can do, automatically our subconscious mind will help us. So believe
Yeah.
yourself and focus on the language, and boost of your confidence level. And when you have the confidence, you can speak like anything.
You want to be a fluent speaker, you just need to think in English.
Yes,
But
yes,
how can I improve thinking English? It's not an easy thing. So we can easily try to imitate the people while speaking. But thinking, how can I improve the thinking ability in English? So give
yes.
me some tips.
That good question. First of all, to think in English, and you need some basic vocabulary and a classified vocabulary. For example, if you are going to talk about your house, you should know something about your house. So that they are the basic vocabulary. So
Mm.
basing on the vocabulary, and we have to make use of every word which describes your house and which
Oh.
describes a person. So we have to by heart some adjectives. We have to learn some basic tenses, tense forms. We have to know basic auxiliary verbs, helping verbs.
Yeah.
With the help of the helping verbs and tenses,
Mm.
and using the word, the adjectives, you can describe, we can discuss anything. First of all, you should try to talk whatever you know. Don't
Yeah.
think unknown things. Sir,
Okay.
whatever you know the word, try to make use of every word, try to make a sentence with a word. You have to make use of the word in a contextually according to
Yeah.
your situation. So when the situation demands, and make use of every word which are related to the situation, and by making and framing sentences, and you can follow the and coherence and cohesion that I have to make use of in order that it will be a beautiful description.
I know huge amount of vocabularies which is related to my daily and something which is very used to. But in the case of speaking, while speaking, I can't use the same vocabulary I know. How can I improve my vocabulary while speaking? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
about reading. I know how to read and uh, what is the meaning of the word, but I can't use in day-to-day conversation.
Yeah, that's a very wonderful question. You know the words, but you don't know where to use and when to
Mm.
use. So, for that only, you should try to listen the interviews
Mm.
and TED talks, Joe's
Oh.
talk. Yeah, you have to listen interviews and also try to use the dictionary. So in the dictionary,
Oh.
there is a wonderful dictionary there, no Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. Try to find a word in the dictionary, and there is something there. Know what is the part of speech, and how to use in a phrasal verb, how to use in idiomatic language. So everything is there. So first of all, you should know about the word and the uses of word, and when you know from the dictionary, you have to make use of the word according to your context, So when you learn how to use in a contextually, automatically, and you will learn many words, and also you have to by heart some synonyms, antonyms, which are very, very related. You must have to learn more adjectives and verb forms, verb forms,
Yeah, yeah.
conjugation of verbs and the tenses. They are the basic things. But don't focus too much grammar. Just basic
Oh.
grammar is important, but
Mm.
you must always engage in listening and try to speak. So then
Yeah.
only you will be good speaker. By implementation of all these things, what I told, what I've been, we are discussing, no? We have to implement all the things and the practice with that words. It needs patience, practice, perseverance,
Then,
interest,
yeah.
consistency, the confidence, all the things are very important to be a good speaker. Yeah, many people, they know everything, but when they don't have the confidence, they can't speak. They know the basic things, everything, because
Yeah.
one has to practice like a child. One has to, yes, listen, learn like a child, and think like a child. Then language will be taking place in your subconscious mind, and you can use
Mm.
actively, effectively, efficiently, effortlessly, excellently. So that can be possible, So first of all, believe, practice. This is the easiest thing, what we have to do is.
Yeah, then I have one last question. Like, I could easily explain what is in my mind with the help of English, but I can't control my body language. Like, in the conversation also, you observed my body language is too low. Like, it will it will not helps me to get into the interview. In the
Yes,
interviews, they will also point out, like, try to speak with eye to eye and make an eye contact. How can I improve and how can I deal with body language while
you
speaking?
have to practice more with the colleagues, with near and dear, with friends, like-minded people. You have
Oh,
to practice like many times. So Rome was not built in a day. Great things can't be happen in a single day and a shortcut way. It takes some time. You have to practice with patience. And but all can be possible, and if you really determined to learn. So focus on the only one thing, don't do anything. So if you're watching, watch English movies. If you're
mm,
listening, listen English songs. And if you are doing anything
mm.
and do everything, you have to involve with emotionally, with intellectually, okay, with interestingly, okay, with interest, involve, immerse. Without your consciousness, what will happen? Your body language acts according to the concept, First of all,
Oh,
you think in English. That means we have to
okay.
involve. So when you're talking mother tongue, we can use our body language. When you're
Yeah,
talking other language, what will happen?
we can practice.
If you really know the meaning of the word,
Mm.
automatically our body language, our parts of body will act according to the concept. So that can be possible by practice, by observing other people how they are talking. Practice with perfect way and possible way, and you can get English language very easily. Okay, you can be good speaker.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming to my live session, asking some questions. I think
yeah.
within short time you will be a good speaker and you can get a good job. And if you
Thank
follow
you.
what we have been trying to discuss. Okay, thank you, sir. Good
Yeah,
luck.
thank you.